Hey guys, this is bodybuilding from week 2 of the cycle, jumping straight in with the dumbbell bench press. And dumbbell bench press is a movement where, I don't know, we do it straight after the powerlifting stuff with bench. And so obviously you never go into it with a fresh chest. But I am trying to really focus on the slow, eccentric and explosive concentric, because I really just I don't know, I really just want to figure out how to actually get bigger. Is basically the gist of it. I feel as though I've been training long enough now where I should look bigger than I am. I look alright, I like the way I look, but also I want to be massive. So let's figure out how to get massive, am I right? I'm eating enough, I'm pretty sure. You can always eat more, and trust me, I'd love to eat more. I just really don't want to get fat is the thing. So I'm eating quite a lot, but you know, perhaps that is a limiting factor, because I've been thinking about my weight, and I started this year at 72 kilos and I am currently about 68.2 or something like that. So I dieted down, cut like quite a lot of fat, and then dieted down to 66 or just under, and since then I've only gone up another 2. So really, if you think about it, I haven't gained much weight at all over this year, and it's something I probably could have afforded to have done a bit faster, gain a bit more weight. I prefer it this way, where I don't gain, I gain too little rather than too much, because I am doing another diet in the new year, cut a bit more fat, but after that I'm sort of going to go, a bit, I suppose slightly more aggressive with the surplus. This is some rear delt fly here. This is substituting the face pull, because face pull was doing nothing for me. I was getting nothing out of it. I don't know if anybody in the world does face pull and thinks, yeah, this exercise is totally like nailing all my muscles. I'm getting so big of face pulls. I don't know if anybody out there can say that. If they can, good for you, I guess. I can't say that. I can only ever say that face pulls were a bit of a waste of my time, and every time I did them I didn't know if I was doing them right. But at the end of the day, it's pulling to your face, isn't it? So I was doing that, and so therefore I was doing it right. It just wasn't doing anything. I tried to do some ab work, but if you can see from my face the pain I'm in, from last week, the week before this, my abs were just, they felt like they were ripped, and so here I feel as though I'm just ripping my abs is all I'm doing. And I don't know why I forced myself through 4 sets of it, to be honest. I then did like a last set, and I did 1 on the last set and went, nope, done, game over. So whereas before this would have been with an 8 kilo plate, ball rather. I did try it with the 8 kilo ball, that just wasn't happening. I tried it without any weight, and I really should have just left it, because God, was that painful. Yeah, this is some more, accessory bench work after the initial bench, powerlifting bench stuff. Just some close grip, so slow down, explosive up, like I've been trying with all the bodybuilding movements, and it felt good enough. I don't know what there is to say about close grip bench press. I don't much care for it, and I don't necessarily always feel it in my triceps as much as I would like, but it's a movement that I feel as though is definitely amongst those that actually work for me. So I'm happy to keep it, in the old training cycle. after this is when we usually actually do some cable row, so you'll see that video coming up, and that is something where I feel the arms getting involved. So here now, as this comes up, it's cable row, and this is something that definitely works my biceps in the ways that I want it to. My biceps are, you know, small. I do have genuinely small arms, and the reason for that is I used to have, you know, the biggest arms in the world, but somebody came and they had no arms whatsoever, and so I said, look, I'll give you some of my arms because I have so much arm. And then he was super grateful, and then he told his friends who had no arms, because he hung out in this like no arm crew. And then they came to me and they were like, oh, can we have some arms, because that would be brilliant. And I felt guilty, so I gave them some arms, and now I'm left with these crappy arms. Gotta work back up to where I was before I gave away, like, you know, 10 arms worth of arm. But it was worth it, because those people then went on to be some of the best rugby players in the world, and they wouldn't have been able to do that without my arms that I gave them. And that's just you know, one of the things that I did. There's a few things like that in my life that I've done for people. I'm just saying, you know, I'm a pretty great guy. Seated leg curl. Once again, calves look so tiny in this video. My calves are not tiny calves. I do not have tiny calves. I have decent calves. I don't have Omar Itoff tiny calves, and I don't have, you know, Dorian Yates brilliant calves. I have decent calves. Now machine ab crunch, and who doesn't like a bit of crunch in the old abs? No, I would say I like it. Yeah, who doesn't like it? So this was just quite light again, because the lighter I go, the more I feel it, to be honest. And I'd rather, you know, feel as though I was working it, as opposed to having a load of weight on it, feeling good because I lifted more weight, but, you know, not actually getting the benefit out of it. Last thing of the week, bodybuilding wise, was the barbell curl. After this, actually, I just went straight to doing the cycling sprints, but I don't film that because it's just literally me on a bike cycling and doing sprints, so who cares. But yeah, this felt pretty good, and hopefully this is another thing where it'll actually get my arms big given time. Anyway, catch you in the next video, you guys, and please stay tuned on this channel. Maybe show your friends. That'd be a good one. Good ones and nice ones.
Bunches and bunches, punches is thrown into your frontless.